question.
Yeah. So, Hannah.
First of all, Hannah, let us know.
If you can hear us, please text me.
And if it seems like we're looking at each other's crotches, we're not. The mic is down on the floor.
Yeah, because it sounds better by our dicks. Right? That's how that works?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Sure.
I'm not going to say it's like right by my dick, but...
No, it's left by my dick. It's right by
It
yours.
is right. Okay. Well, you win this round. I see what you did there.
Cody.
Should we just reenact
We're going to do this whole thing over again. Would you rather have sex with a goat and have nobody ever know or find out? Or not have sex with a goat and have everybody think you did?
Yes, Dakota. Yes.
Wait, guess what? Guess what?
Just yes. No, I would rather not have sex with a goat and have everybody think that I did. Because to me, it's more important. It's more important that my morals, I know in my own head that I did in fact not have sex with a goat.
What if it's a cute goat?
Again with the pushing.
What if it's a baby goat? Cute little baby goat? No?
No. Now you're just... Now I really do feel like you've had sex with a goat.
I haven't had sex with a goat.
You're really pushing.
I know. I just want to see if I can break you.
You're not gonna break me.
I know.
I'm an animal lover.
That maybe you are having sex with a goat.
Jesus Christ.
You said it. For the record, I've never had sex with a goat, and my answer is the same as Cody's. Would not have sex with a goat. Let everybody think I did. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Because I'll know. I'll be like, my dick has never been in a goat.
It's wild, though. Like, you build 100 houses. You're still not a carpenter. You fix 100 toilets. You're still not a plumber. You fuck one goat. You're a goat fucker for the rest of your life.
Goat fucker.
So...
Did she answer?
No.
Are we in the clear?
No, she didn't. But I'm assuming...
I'm just gonna go check.
Are you gonna stream us on your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't think about doing
just
that.
so I could check the shit. Of course, your internet's...
My internet is fast as hell. It's like Flash Gordon internet over here.
The rest of your life.
Nope.
Okay. Wow, that is delayed.
Did she answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
We sound really good though, I'm not gonna lie, because our last one here sounded like shit.
Oh, at least
Well,
we're
not
clear.
shit, but it was really echoey.
I have a few things that I want to talk about actually. That I
feel like the things you want to talk about are the same things that I want to.
Probably. Well, first thing I want to talk about is this. Actually,
Such a random topic.
so yeah, I know. I just thought it would be funny to talk about. So, Cody got so tired of me getting up off my couch and using the buttons on my TV like a goddamn Neanderthal.
It's not only that. Okay, there's more to it. But please continue.
That he bought me a universal remote. He just came over to my apartment. What was it? Yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was
Right
like,
before karaoke.
He's like, I have things for you. It's like, things? Okay. What things? And he just has a brand new freaking universal remote still in its box. He's like, here, like, take this. Stop adjusting your volume from like the TV.
All right, so it's not only the volume.
Okay.
It's the fact that we were talking about this sound on like a movie. And I was like, oh, you could probably go into the menu and like adjust the audio so it sounds better.
That's true.
And then you were like, oh, but I don't have a remote. And I was like, yeah, please don't get up and go and push the menu button. And then you got to go. I was like, this has arrows. It has an okay button. You can do it now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Set it up so that your movies sound
I'll
better.
fix it later.
Oh, no pigtails this time.
No pigtails this time. Actually, one of my friends texted me. I totally forgot about this. He sends me a picture of a box, right? Mm-hmm. And it just says fragile all over it.
Fragile.
Yeah.
Must be French.
Yes, definitely. So me being me, I send him the gif of what's in the box, right? He sends a screenshot of me with my pigtails, and he says, "Your fragile masculinity." I was like, "Oh damn! I did not see that coming."
Played.
Yeah. So thanks, Carter. That was
a good one.
well
Carter.
played. Well played. So yeah, that happened.
There's nothing wrong with having a woman play with your hair. Put it in pigtails though, and then we have some.
Yeah.
No, like I told you, I used to do that. I'd sit in high school in fucking study hall when I had my skater hair. And I remember as this girl, Chelsea, she would sit behind me, and I was like, yes, please. Just
do whatever the fuck you want to my hair. Doesn't matter.
exactly. Because it felt fucking amazing.
Getting your hair played with, yeah, absolutely.
Because despite the stereotype that dudes have to be like manly dudes, like I'm 6'1", and every now and then I'd like to be the small spoon.
Hell yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I'm a big ass dude. Yeah, the video. Yeah, because that's how I feel. I'm like, I might be tall as shit, but shit.
Being little spoon is where it's at sometimes, man.
Dude, it's so relaxing.
It's so nice.
I think it's that, like, you feel, I don't know.
Protected?
Safe? Yeah, sure. We'll go with that.
It feels like you're wearing a backpack.
It feels like... Yep, that too. Especially if they wrap the leg around the waist. Then you're just like, yep, I'm going back to school. Oh, shit.
Ladies, any ladies that might listen, be big spoon once in a while.
Yeah, no shit.
It's good. It's
For
a good
real.
time. It's a good time.
Doesn't even have to be that long. Give me like an hour. I'm good.
Yeah.
Then we can flop.
I'm a flop? Wait. You guys are
Yeah, like
flopping?
Flop around.
Oh, like switch. Oh, okay. Like
where did your mind go?
Like flip. I don't know. I'm like, you're flopping? Like both of you just like.
No, like you just flop.
Oh,
Flip, flop, swap, whatever. They all sound the same.
All right. Well,
The only one that doesn't rhyme is switch, and I don't like that one. So.
We're getting into some rated X type themes, huh? Let's talk about A Day to Remember. They released a new song today.
Which I heard sounds a lot like a Christmas song.
I don't know. So I don't know. I just have that feeling about it.
No, you started it, and I was like, I can hear it. Like I feel like Santa's gonna start going ho 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 right behind.
I don't know, man. It's just like I don't know if it's the keyboards or like whatever like effects they're using on their voices in the beginning of the song or whatever it may be. Like it just feels like it has some kind of holiday theme to it. Which whatever, it's fine. Like shit happens. The song's pretty good.
I do feel like we're getting to that point where music, like, there's so much music out there that you start listening to things and you're just like, God, this sounds a lot like this, or like this has a hint of this in it. So
all the time, I'll like be listening to a song on the radio, and I'll put my finger in my good ear so I can't hear the lyrics, right? But I can still kind of hear it because I only have like 30% hearing in this ear. I'll put my finger in this ear, can't hear the lyrics, and I'll start singing a different like popular top 40 song right along with it. And people get so mad at me every time. But yeah, A Day to Remember have a new song that released today. It's called Degenerates. They're going on their Degenerates tour, which is not coming to Phoenix, god damn it.
Sense. Yep, the closest one was in California, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But it was like right before the Knocked Loose, so
yeah.
Because we had talked about this vaguely. It was like, fuck it, let's take 3 days off.
Yeah, it's like Beartooth, I Prevail. Yeah.
It'd be such a good concert.
It would be. But it is what it ain't.
I mean, technically that works. It is what it ain't, because it ain't coming here. So
Yeah.
that does work.
But if you like A Day to Remember, or if you like pop punk, it's more along their pop punk type stuff. Give it a listen. It's pretty decent. It has a traditional A Day to Remember breakdown in it, which can't complain because I complained a lot about their song with Marshmello.
Yeah.
About not having the breakdown in it.
Because you expected it.
I did.
Like you were waiting for it, but at the same time it was Marshmello's song. They were just featured in it, you know.
Yeah.
So it was very much a like DJ raver, you know, drum pad type thing. But I felt the same way. I was like, when is the drop coming?
You never did.
But if you don't like pop punk and you prefer heavier stuff,
You've got my attention.
Gideon, you've heard this.
Yes.
It's called Take Me. This is their new song coming off of the album that releases in October, which I'm super stoked about. So August is going to give us Knocked Loose. September, I don't really know that there's a whole lot. And then October, I'm excited for Gideon. That's gonna be a good one. It is definitely heavier. It is typical. Actually, I think it's Gideon, but advanced. Like they've definitely progressed in their music, and it sounds so much better.
That's good.
Yeah,
I do enjoy them. I love that song "Cursed," where they feature the frontman from Knocked Loose.
yeah.
It's really sick.
Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon. It starts with a B. I think it's Brandon.
I think, yeah. But no, a lot of new music coming out. It's pretty cool. And then of course, Hannah will probably stab me if I don't mention it. She's been crying her eyes out every day because the new Millennium album came out. I think Good Things Fall Apart, that one that I really like with John Bellion, is on that record. So that came out too. So if you're an EDM fan, that's there. That's a thing. So yeah, lots of new music.
I don't think I've ever listened to them aside from that one song. As far as like my rave music, my EDM, I have like very specific taste.
Yeah.
And like I like the dirty shit. Like I just discovered Black Tiger Sex Machine. And it's funny because I found them on Twitter because it showed up somehow, but their name on there is BTSM, not BDSM.
Okay.
And I was like, haha, that's funny. So I looked, and it's very like just grimy, like dirty rave music, and so I started listening to that.
Black Tiger Sex Machine?
Yep.
Okay.
And the only way I can remember the order of like the name is by thinking of BDSM, and then I'm like, oh, okay, so the T is the second one, because otherwise I'm like BST. I'm confused.
Hannah just texted me. She says, "I love BTSM. I saw them live." I love BDSM. I saw that live. No, I'm kidding.
I love BDSM. It's part of my life.
I have nothing left on music, but so I think I want to talk about the thing that pissed me off the most last. I think I'm gonna save that for last because I feel like that's what's gonna we're gonna rant about this forever. But
yes, probably.
When's the last time you had a dream, like an actual dream while sleeping?
Well, I assume I always have dreams, but I don't remember my dreams.
You don't remember them?
That's the thing. Like, for me, the only time I remember, like, even a bit of a dream is when I have deja vu. Because to me, deja vu isn't like I've lived this before. I dream it, and then, like, 2 days later it happens, and I'm just like, whoa. Like, I've been here, and it wasn't that long ago. But, like, it's just part of the dream that my mind, like, suddenly remembers.
Whoa.
So... yeah, I wake up and within probably like 30 seconds I forget whatever it was I was just dreaming about. So
right. Do you ever like wake up and like make the initial effort to remember what was going on?
No.
For later?
No.
No? I do that sometimes.
I guess you could start doing a dream journal.
Yeah. Like wake up and like write it down real quick.
I know a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
But why do you ask, Dakota?
Well, just it's something I think about, but Hannah dreams like vividly every fucking night, and it's weird, like something crazy.
Are you sure she's not a sociopath?
No, no, I'm not. But it just got me thinking like about dream meanings and all that. Have you ever had a recurring dream?
No.
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 So
well, it's not a dream. Like, when I was younger, I had, like, really bad night terrors. Mm-hmm. And so, like, I would have essentially a nightmare and wake up and see, like, a figure floating above me. So, yeah, I've had those.
Hashtag.
But
nope.
never, like, a reoccurring dream where I'm just like, God, I just had that dream yesterday. God, I just had that 2 days ago. Like,
I used to have, like... This was, like... when I was a teenager, mostly. It still happens to me sometimes, but it's not always the same dream, but it's the same like theme. Mm-hmm. And something happens where I'm losing my teeth, and I am so fucking terrified of losing my teeth. That's like one of my biggest things. is losing my teeth. It freaks me the fuck out every day. I stress about it. I get anxiety about it. But looking into it at one point in time, this was years ago, read a little bit about it, and like other people talked about it with me, and like that confirmed what I read. Which I'm not sure if this is it. Well, I'll let you be the judge. Like I said, I'm terrified of losing my teeth. But people who have reoccurring dreams about losing their teeth tends to be about having self-esteem issues. I don't know if that's the case with me, because I mean, I'm pretty comfortable with who I am. Yeah. I've just always been fucking terrified of losing my fucking teeth. Like, I don't know if like, so like,
to me, and as somebody who knows you, I would say that this dream is strictly your fear of losing your teeth. I mean, you don't seem to have the self-esteem issues, you know, like, I felt like you'd be more like me. Like, you'd be more like to yourself and
withdrawn.
What's the term? Introvert?
Yes,
that one. Which
that means you have an innie belly button, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Makes me an introvert.
Okay. So. Perfect.
No, you just don't have that personality.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Which some people, it's okay. Me, I'm kind of bored with it, so I'm trying to be more out there. Mm-hmm. But
hence why you come to karaoke nights with me all the time now and stuff.
And I just stand there and I'm like, yeah, you guys, cool. I'm out in public. That's a start. Right. You know? So, but no, you definitely have the personality of somebody who does not have self-esteem issues.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Do you ever like look at yourself and go, I don't like that?
Yes.
Is it a physical thing or a like personality trait that you have?
It's mostly physical.
See, I don't really, like, I could see how that can kind of be a self-esteem thing. But I think the biggest hitting ones are the like personality trait ones. Like, I have this trait that I don't like. I do this. This seems to be the issues, you know?
Okay, yeah.
To me personally. Everybody's different, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I feel like everybody has physical ones.
Right.
Like, I have physical ones. Every girl in fucking the world seems to have physical ones, you know?
I mean, I think the obvious one for me, I wish I was taller. You know what I mean? Like...
Yeah. See, mine's my weight, and that's why I'm doing something about it.
Yeah.
So I can't really help you with the height.
There's not much I can do about my height.
We could give you some platform shoes.
Yeah, start walking on stilts.
I hear they help.
Yeah. Yeah, they helped Prince. That dude was like 5'3".
Everybody felt like he was 6 foot.
That's because he had the personality of a fucking giant, dude.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Prince.
Very much a character.
Yeah. But no, it just got me like thinking about, dream meanings and like.
I don't think I've ever like looked into dream meanings.
It's interesting
because I've never had any that like I'm just like, God, I wonder what that means. You know.
It's an interesting concept. Like, I want to know who developed this system. You know what I mean? Because there's literally millions of things you can dream about.
Yeah.
You know, like the possibilities are endless. So, how long did this research take? You know, and
I think it's a matter of like objects and events within the dream. Yeah. Like if you're running, that means one thing, and then what you're running from or to kind of sums up the events of a dream.
Yeah. I
would associate it a lot like the signs, Aries, Leo, Pisces, all that. Mm-hmm. It's like who sat down and was just like, well, the people that are born between these months seem to have these traits in common a lot.
Yeah.
You know, because that's the thing is I've met plenty of Aries that are nothing like me. Right. So when people are all about their sign, I'm like, I can kind of understand it because, probably 90% of them exactly like that.
Yeah. But
there's still that 10% where it's just completely wrong. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, dreams, and that's the thing is, again, dreams can mean many different things.
I think I want to talk to a professional dream interpreter. That's got to be a thing, right? So if anybody knows one.
Or not even like a professional dream interpreter, like those like psychics and stuff like that.
Ooh, like Miss Cleo.
Yeah, like those people that are all about like reading futures, and like they're always big into that kind of thing. But you could talk to one of them and they'd be like, oh yeah, like this is what it means.
Here we go. Let me see your palm.
It's either that or they would take your $60 and then blow smoke out of their ass and you would believe it.
Yeah. We'll see if I believe it.
It's funny to me because to me, like, I believe in ghosts, I believe in like aliens, I believe in all this weird shit.
Yeah.
But when it comes to going into somebody's like room and then being able to tell me my future, I can't believe that. Like we write our own path, kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Let's see. There's like so much good movie stuff coming out. I'm so excited. I didn't see Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark the other night. I know I was supposed to, but like,
Hannah, if you keep waiting, I'm gonna go with him.
Nah, it was just like, it was late. We were both tired. We just wanted to like eat and go to bed, I think.
Yeah,
at that point. And like the last showing was at like 10, and she got here at like 9:30 that night. So meh.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it at that point.
That's definitely one that I still have on my list.
Yeah, gotta see it. But they have like made some pretty cool movie announcements of things that are like in the works. Apparently, there's a Matrix 4 being worked on.
I vaguely saw some news about that.
Keanu Reeves back on.
Who's very breathtaking.
Yes, breathtaking Keanu Reeves. The chick who plays...
Speak of the devil.
Oh yeah, look at that.
IGN, thanks.
The girl who plays Trinity.
Carrie Ann Moss.
Yeah, back in. So, Matrix 4? Cool.
I don't know, man. I have mixed feelings about that. Kind of like I did the, Matrix 2 and Matrix 3. Like, I love the first Matrix. It's a good movie. And especially for its time era, the effects of it and things like that were really cool. And then I watched the second and third one, and I was just kind of like, eh.
Just eh.
Like, So, my thing is, the fourth one going to continue from the third one, or is it going to be a completely different scenario kind of thing?
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's enough information out about it yet. We watched the new Hellboy movie, which, like, I mean, I'm so torn on it, honestly, because, like, I love David Harbour. Okay, love David Harbour, and I think he made a really cool looking Hellboy.
Yeah,
it was really cool looking. That being said, I think the special effects were on par with the old one.
Yeah,
it was pretty much the same, which is weird to me. Like, I feel like they could have done so much more with it.
I also felt like this one, they tried too hard to be comical.
Yeah.
Like, there was a lot of, like, comical situations, and I was like, when is he going to be more serious kind of thing,
Yeah.
Like, his one-liners and shit were hilarious.
Right.
But there definitely were times where I was just like, I really wish he was just more serious and, like, whooping somebody's ass kind of thing,
Right. And there was, like, a lot of weird scenarios that, like, looking back, didn't really make much sense. Like the secret group that was trying to kill him, and then there was the scene with the giants, right? That pretty much had no other purpose other than filler in the movie, right? This group tried to kill him, and then that group was kind of like non-existent after that. Didn't really matter. The giants, he killed 3 giants, cool, but like, there was no other, like,
purpose
behind it other than having a cool fight scene with giants in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then they linked it to King Arthur, to that was fucking weird. Like,
Yeah.
like
I think it's just meant because of the like time frame, and I think also like because they wanted to show that it had been, you know, hundreds of years, and so they picked a very memorable, you know, king.
yeah,
And of course, you know, with the whole Excalibur thing and all that. So I kind of get that, but at the same time, I do agree that there was a lot of filler in there. And there was just a lot of scenes where you just kind of were like, what's the purpose of this? Like,
Yeah.
why is this a thing?
Baba Yaga was gross. That was dope. I loved that. Which is another like weird, like, because that's like a. I want to say it's like one of those like weird, like gross fairy tale type creatures. I don't really know the origin of that, but again, another like weird outside link that they just like threw in to be part of it. But Baba Yaga looks fucking awesome. It was gross, and then like that one dude, he was like a werewolf but a jaguar, but he could do it on command. They didn't really give his backstory. I don't really understand how that happened.
He said, like, yeah, it's the werewolf effect, but it was a jaguar type, and they say at the end, like, he's like, oh, I can't just like trigger it, it's by emotion. And that's when he like punches him in the face and starts talking shit, and then he like transforms. But yeah, that was kind of a weird one too. And as far as his backstory, like, they went into the whole like, oh, he was in the army, his team went into the forest, and that's when I made the predator joke, because
Oh yeah.
he was like, it was hunting us and like killing us and just like stringing our bodies, and
Yeah.
then it's this jaguar thing.
Right.
He was the only one that survived, kind of thing. And so, but there wasn't any more than that.
Yeah, I want to know, did like it bite him? Did it scratch him?
Well, apparently, I would say it was a scratch, because he had
Yeah.
that scratch on his face.
Right. He had the scars on his face, but like is that other thing still out there? Like, is there an entire like population of these things? Like,
Yeah. And that's the backstory that they didn't give.
yeah.
So while they kind of told his, I agree there could have been more.
Yeah.
You know.
And then at the end they set it up for
The Hellboy 2, essentially.
yeah, with the fish guy.
Yeah. I can't think of his name either.
Me neither. Yeah.
Which in the originals was a really cool character.
Yeah,
And
he
kind of
was
creepy
awesome.
at times. You know?
He was a really cool character, and he was very essential to that team.
Yeah.
Really.
My favorite was still the fact that he wore goggles. I was like, you're a fish. Why do you need goggles?
And kept his eyes wet.
Oh, that's true.
But yeah, part of me, like, I feel the same way about that as I feel about setting up a sequel to the Venom movie. Like, yeah, like, cool. Like, I would love to see this like go somewhere with that character, but
I would also like to
want
see it.
you guys to do better.
Yeah, I would like
it
to
needs
see
to be better
in a completely different style, scenario,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
I feel you on that.
Does this make me talk about it now that I brought up Venom?
I mean, we don't have to. What else you got?
I think that's the last thing on my list, which is weird because we flew through that.
Yeah,
but
we've flown through these topics.
yeah,
We're only 30 minutes in.
I know.
This could essentially be the shortest podcast we've ever had.
It could be. Cody, I'm upset.
It's okay, you can cry.
So I came home and I tried the whole "don't be upsetty, eat some spaghetti" thing, right?
You didn't say me none? I see how it is.
Sorry, bro.
God damn it.
I
I
have
actually need to eat. I haven't eaten today.
I have
Now I'm
zero
thinking about
portion control, and I just had this fucking fistful of spaghetti, and I ate it all.
it. So,
No regrets.
what was it that I was reading? There's a way to measure exactly one serving of spaghetti. Oh, it's on the box.
Oh yeah, there's little circles on the box.
Like, there's a thing on the box.
But I don't trust that because one serving for, you know.
Oh, no. You know what it was? So, you know the scooper? That has the hole in the middle? that is actually one serving of spaghetti. If you put your pasta through the hole in the scooper, it's one serving. And then you use it to make your spaghetti as well, and then serve it. That's what it was. It wasn't the box. It was the scooper. Because it was one of those like Snapchat things like, oh, did you know? And they were asking these people, like, do you know what this is and what it's used for? They're like, well, yeah, it's a spaghetti scooper. And they were like, but do you know what the middle is for? It's one serving of spaghetti.
Huh.
Yes, sir.
And I just don't believe that one serving of spaghetti is one serving of spaghetti. You know what I mean? Maybe it should be.
Who decides what a serving is?
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's like the family size M&Ms. Bitch, please. I can finish that bag by myself in 5 minutes sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
Like,
should you? Probably not.
No, definitely
because that's
not.
like definitely your entire caloric intake for like the week.
Yeah. But I also am not a big sweets person. I'm just saying.
Yeah, me neither.
I could sit there and just, without even realizing it, go through a whole bag.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a sweets person. I like savory. Which is terrible when you have a giant bag of hot Cheetos in front of you.
So what I've started doing is like snacks like that. Like we have chips and shit. Mm-hmm. I'll actually just get a bowl and I fill like half the bowl.
Yeah.
And then I put the bag away. And that's helped me like, because I'm lazy as well. So I'll like finish the chips and I'll go, I really don't want to get up to get more. So I think I'm done with these chips, you know. And then I'll let it settle. And of course I feel better.
So there you go. Adult portion control.
Yeah, exactly.
Hannah just texted me, don't eat my hot Cheetos. Yeah, didn't plan on it, babe. Or did I? I don't know.
If you eat them, you're just going to have to buy more. So
Yeah, I know. Which I will.
either way.
Yeah. Okay.
But if I eat them, you have to
I
buy
have
more.
to buy more. Yeah.
Bring on the hot Cheetos.
Yeah. So
You ate your spaghetti.
I was upsetty, so I ate some spaghetti. But it didn't help with the fact that fucking Sony and Disney Marvel couldn't come to an agreement. So now Marvel and Disney have zero rights to Spider-Man, and he will no longer be part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Which means bring back Tobey Maguire. Let's get these kick-ass Spider-Man movies going.
I'm so mad. Dude. You had your shot, man. Like you were right there.
What I don't understand is like with Spider-Man being as big as it is right now.
Why?
Like why? It makes absolutely no fucking sense.
Like Sony, you have your hand being held by Disney and Marvel.
Yeah.
Are you fucking dumb? Do you not remember? You couldn't get shit up off the ground before? Mm-hmm. You think it's gonna be any better now? No, dude. Now you're gonna be fucking blacklisted.
Yeah, probably. But do you think that was also their thought process of, oh, he's really big, let's just cut the cord and we'll take everything, in hope that people will like ride that wave?
Yeah, how good was Venom?
Well, that's the thing is I'm just trying to think like their aspect.
Yeah.
You know, like as a company, they go, oh, we can nip this in the ass and then it's all ours while people are riding this high of how amazing Spider-Man is. See what I did there?
Yes. But now it gets into like who has contracts with who, right? Mm-hmm. So you gotta imagine Nick Fury no longer involved, okay? Because that was MCU, that's Marvel Cinematic Universe. Happy no longer involved because he's Marvel Cinematic Universe. He's Iron Man.
Yeah.
Okay. The Skrulls not going to be involved anymore. They were involved in the last Spider-Man movie. They're not going to be now. That's from Captain Marvel. That's MCU. Like, it's going to throw a wrench in a lot. in a lot, dude.
Well, my first thought when I heard that was, wow, they're going to have to restart the Spider-Man franchise. Like, they're going to have to start from scratch because, yeah, they're going to have to get rid of a shit ton of characters.
Yeah, dude, it's going to take out so much continuity.
But that's the thing is I feel like they're going to go, because obviously they can't go the route of the MCU. So they're going to have to go a completely different path. And that's why I say they're going to start from scratch. It's going to be only Spider-Man, which is fucking stupid. Like, you know. And my big thing, too, like, every time we talk about how, like, companies are, like, messing with Marvel and all this stuff, I'm like, why does Marvel not have the rights to all these yet? Like, how have they not just been like, you know what, we'll buy it. Here's the fucking money. Like, give us our character back. Yeah. Especially with the fact that Disney owns Marvel now.
Yeah.
Like, Disney could fart enough money to buy these characters back. Like,
yeah.
Like, how do we not have them all back on the Marvel team, you know?
Yeah. Which makes me wonder that now if Sony holds the rights to Spider-Man, what does that do for merchandising? You know, because you can walk into the Disney store and you're going to have all your Marvel characters, including Spider-Man stuff.
Yeah.
Like kids' costumes from the new Far From Home movie. But he won't be anymore, I would imagine.
He's essentially going to be an old character.
Yeah. Because Disney won't have the rights to it. Oh, you know what's going to suck even more about this? Spider-Man's not going to be involved in any of the Disney Plus stuff.
Yeah, and that was one thing I thought about.
Ugh.
Because here's my thing, okay? So, Doctor Strange, we talked about it. That movie's coming out, and it's going to be part of the multiverse.
Mm-hmm.
And that, to me, was like the opportune time for them to mix Spider-Man and Doctor Strange together in more of a way than they've already like met each other, you know. And so yeah, it's gonna suck.
Oh man.
I mean, I can't really recall a whole lot from what we've seen for like the Disney Plus and stuff like that would involve Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But there are opportunities there if they had the ability to use him.
Yeah.
So it is gonna suck. Get your shit together. Just buy everything, Disney. Do it. Just like monopolize that shit. Who cares?
Disney could probably walk in and just like buy Sony.
Dude,
honestly,
what a power play. They're like, fine, you want to keep Spider-Man? We're gonna buy your fucking company.
Yeah, we're gonna buy you.
That'd be
buy
so
Sony.
Great. Oh my god. That'd be such a great power move. They should do that with Fox too.
Ooh.
Could you imagine, like,
oh man.
if they just bought up Sony and Fox, game over. Like, never have to worry about this shit again.
For real.
Never have to disappoint anybody.
X-Men would be great.
Oh, so good. I would love to see like a rebranding of X-Men.
Same. I would love to see how like Marvel and Disney would cast that now.
Yeah.
Start it over, brand new casting.
Don't get me wrong, I like Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like Hugh Jackman as
I
Logan, things like that. But like the X-Men as a whole, like if you could get that whole group under the Marvel rights, every character, be so good.
Mm-hmm. Throw Ryan Reynolds Deadpool in there. Hell yeah.
Yep. This is why Marvel needs everything.
Yeah. Like
Disney and Marvel need all their characters because the possibilities are fucking endless. I mean, there's years of fucking comics that they can base movies off of.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at just the Avengers. That lasted how many years and gave us how many like branch off movies and new characters and all this stuff?
Yeah. And that was only one timeline.
Yeah.
You know? Like there are
essentially infinite timelines.
Yeah, exactly. Just like shitloads of different like story arcs and everything that you could have gone off of, and this is just the one that they chose.
Yeah.
You know.
So, with Sony being a bitch, what does that mean for the TV show being written by the people that did Into the Spider-Verse?
I think Into the Spider-Verse was solely Sony anyway.
Oh, it was?
Yeah. Okay. Which is the only redeeming thing that they've done in the past, I don't know, 20 years.
Since Sony was started.
Yeah. But right now it's just a big fucking we'll see. Dude. I mean, poor Tom Holland.
Right. Well, because that's the thing is, like, his contract has to be under Disney, right? Or under Marvel.
I'm not sure.
And so does he essentially sign something new, or does his contract carry over with the character, or, like, they just going to replace him?
I don't think they're going to replace him.
I don't either, because everybody loves him as Spider-Man.
Right. And I'm trying to... Yeah, his first appearance was... Civil War.
Yeah.
So it would have to be.
It was in Avengers, which is Marvel. So.
Yeah, he's probably got so many different, like, clauses under his contract. My God.
Yeah.
But, like, for that reason.
Dude, could you imagine being, like, an actor and having to think of these things, like, and read all your clauses of... That's so fucking much. Like, that's why they have managers. Mm-hmm. Like, because these people are just like, I don't want to read all this. Like, here, you do it. I'll just pay you to read this, and then you tell me if you think it's good.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's gonna suck.
Yeah. Well, in other news, it's spooky time officially.
Why do you say that it's spooky time?
Well,
what officially made it spooky time?
Spirit of Halloween opening. Like, Spirit of Halloween stores all over the country are open.
Yeah, I know.
So.
But Michael's had their shit out before Spirit opened.
Okay, well, I mean.
So that's why I'm asking.
Fine, Michael's. We'll go with Michael's. Regardless, spooky stuff is up on shelves and available for purchase.
This is a discussion I've heard people have, like, oh, when is it officially okay to call it, like, spooky time, you know? Or say, like, oh, it's Halloween season kind of thing.
Yeah.
Some people are like, well, the beginning of August. Some people are like, well, this store has all its Halloween stuff up. You're saying spirits are open, so that counts. Like,
yeah.
Walmart's always fucking 3 months in advance, so they had their costumes out like 3 months ago. So,
yeah. I'm just excited about it.
Oh, I am too. I'm really excited for October.
We're gonna have to watch all the horror movies. It's gonna be great.
I'm all about it.
Yeah. Oh, let's tell the story about our... So the other day, we were watching Friday the 13th, New Blood from 1988. And we've both probably seen it before, but all these movies are so crazy similar that it kind of all just meshes together. Now, don't get me wrong. I love the classic horror movies.
Yeah.
Okay? We both do. But they're cheesy as all hell.
Yeah.
But that's why we love them.
Because we didn't have the fucking special effects and all that shit that we have now. You know?
So, I think what we should do is we should just get a group together, a group of friends, and, like, throw on one of these random old school horror movies, and we're just gonna all make bets on, like, certain people.
What we have to do with that is make sure that it's one nobody has seen or quite remembers, you know? Right. Because obviously, like, the bigger ones, like the original Halloween, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like, we're gonna be like, oh, I know this, like, I know what's gonna happen. So
right, obviously.
But like New Blood, that's one I don't really remember, and that's why it was fun.
Just like one of the random Friday the 13th movies that falls, like, right in the middle of the franchise somewhere.
Yeah,
nobody's gonna remember that. But or either we turn it into a game where, like, you know, everybody takes bets on, like, who dies first, and, you know, who do we see naked first, and, like, who dies by, this and who dies by this.
I'm thinking of the Friday the 13th that we just watched. And you easily could have made that a drinking game.
Yeah, that was my next thing. It was
So-
like either we do the money or we make it a drinking game.
So a drinking game for that one, anytime he changes weapons, you
Take a shot?
You take a shot.
Okay.
Because he had to have at least 7 different weapons in that movie.
Including a party blower.
Which to me, I agree with that scene where you were like, it'd be so funny if like they tilted the head and the party blower just... That would have made that scene so much funnier.
So there's a scene where he literally, it's like just like a party, blower thing, and he shoves it in this chick's eye, right? Just like straight into her head, but like mouthpiece into her face. So she has a party blower sticking out of her face. Okay, and then somebody finds her, and her head falls back, and they see the party blower sticking out of her head, and like I thought it was gonna happen. I literally thought like we were gonna hear just like a little sound come out of the party blower. Disappointment was strong.
Well, when you remake this Friday the 13th,
Yeah,
just make sure that you
I'll
have
be
that.
one step ahead.
No, but
So many good kill scenes in this one.
a lot of unique ones.
Yeah.
Like, I'm used to Jason running around with a machete. Or, and just dicing people up.
Yeah.
It really, there was like the weed whacker / chainsaw that he had.
So weird.
Like, that was, and I don't even know where he got it from.
Yeah, it just kind of came out of nowhere. That one was good. And I think the first thing he was using was like a tent stake, right?
Yeah.
That's what it looked like. And of course he had a machete at one point.
The greatest one, though, is the girl in the sleeping bag.
Dude, girl is in a sleeping bag.
I thought he was gonna drown her. I really did. I was like, he's gonna drag her to some water and drown her.
No, he straight picks up this bitch still in her sleeping bag and just whips it around and swings her against a tree.
Just thunk right against the tree, and she just goes limp.
Oh man, so good.
So
Came out of
unique.
nowhere. You've seen Freddy versus Jason, right? Still, my favorite kill scene to this day is when Freddy puts Jason into like that dream state, and there's 2 chicks in sleeping bags, and he just fucking takes the 2 chicks in the sleeping bags and beats them to death with one another. Oh my god, love it.
Yeah,
So
I'm
good.
all about it. I think it'd be really fun to get a bunch of people together and make it into some sort of game.
Like a drinking game, movie night. Like, yeah, that'd be a lot of fun.
My only thing with the whole like bet thing is like, oh, so I need money for that. Like,
Right.
can I just bring alcohol and get drunk instead?
Right. That'd be more along everybody's lines for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely like I need the rest of the Friday the 13th movies.
Yeah.
I want to get all the Texas Chainsaws, all the Nightmare on Elm Streets, all the Halloweens. That way we can just like go in on the season.
It's that time of year, so I'm sure you can go to Walmart right now and there's gonna be just a shit ton of collections.
Spooky time and the living's easy.
One of my favorites is still Saw, though. I love that series.
I can't watch Saw.
I am very much okay with gore, and I think that like those type of movies are more entertaining to me because I don't like jump scares.
Oh,
Like, I hate when people jump scare me,
yeah.
and so like that's why certain horror movies I'm just like, fuck this movie,
Yeah.
But like gore, I'm just like, oh, okay, that's interesting, The one that really got me though, freaked me the fuck out, was Paranormal Activity.
Yep.
That one, I went home, slept with the lights on, and had stand-up comedy playing on Netflix because I knew I wasn't going to be able to sleep. Like, the thought of waking up to shit floating around the house,
Yeah.
fucking, like, being dragged through your house,
Yeah.
like, that freaks me out.
When I was in college, I went to go see Paranormal Activity 2, I think. in the movie theaters with like all my buddies from college, and like I was next to my roommate Chris. I was holding his hand for like most of it, and I don't know, man. There's just that scene where like all the stuff was like on the ceiling, but you didn't see it, and then it all just fucking drops. And I was just like, fuck that.
Yep.
Nope. Yeah, Paranormal Activity's fucking freaks
and
me out.
that's the thing is like one thing happened. One thing.
Damn, y'all are big babies. Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
What the fuck was I gonna say? I don't even fucking remember.
Stuff falling on the ceiling.
So my big thing with things like this is these people stay in these fucking houses. I don't care if I just bought this motherfucker. I'm putting
out.
a for sale sign up and I'm leaving.
Yep.
You know? And it's funny because they always make, like in Scary Movie, they always make fun of like black people for going to horror movies and like just yelling and screaming like, no, don't go in there. That's me.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't go in there, bitch. You about to die.
Yeah.
Like, do not do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you going up there? You heard a noise upstairs? What are you doing going up the stairs?
Stupid.
I'm like, why don't you just leave?
And I'm gonna pick up this shoe as a weapon.
Right? I still love them. Because,
Yeah.
like, Slasher on Netflix, I love that show.
I haven't watched it.
It was a good one. I liked it.
So, I put up that poll on my Instagram the other day.
Yep.
The old It movie from, what was it, 86?
86?
1986?
Yeah.
Versus the 2017 one. And the old one, like, won in votes by almost a fucking landslide, man. It was like 65%, 35%.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Which is shocking. I fucking love the new It movie.
Me too.
Like, it is so great and it's so well done. And he looks creepy as shit.
So messed up. And, like, the things that they can do with the makeup and the special effects and, like, how they change him. One of my buddies, he was like, well, the new one's just, like, a lot of jump scares. And that's not how I feel about it at all.
Well, because that was the thing with the first one, is the first one people were expecting a lot of jump scares and there wasn't as many as you would think.
No.
I think the one that got me the worst was when they were watching the fucking slideshow.
Yeah.
And he legit jumps off of the screen. That got
Yeah.
me. I was like, no. But the rest of them, like, I could see coming. Kind of thing.
Dude, like the first scene where he just fucking takes Georgie's arm off.
Oh, dude.
Right
so
out
good.
of the storm drain, just...
And I love it because in the old one, like, it didn't really show it. Like, I feel like they were too afraid to have, like, gore and stuff like that. Whereas this one, like, he pulls his... And he's fucking, like, without an arm, and this dude's just eating it. And I was like, yes.
Yeah.
That's the way it should have been done.
Yeah. And it fucked people up, man, because it was a little kid who just got his arm fucking ripped off of his body. Like, it freaked me out the first time I saw it, for sure.
I cannot wait for chapter 2. I want it so bad. I want to see it so bad. Like, I may go to, like, the early premiere that they always have on, like, Thursday nights.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
I'm really excited for the
Can't
new one.
wait.
Really excited for the new one. The guy who plays him just knocks it out of the park, man.
Well, he was in that show on Netflix. I forget the name of it. He was like essentially a vampire, or he was dead, and like the only way he could survive was by eating people. And I remember watching it, and it was okay. Like, it was a good show. I wouldn't say it was bad, but I'm not gonna lie. When they announced him as Pennywise, I was kind of skeptic because of that show. Because I was like, he was kind of monotone, very bland, didn't seem to have a whole lot of emotion. But then again, that could have just been his character.
Yeah.
And then he plays Pennywise, and he played it so well. And I think another part of what makes that Pennywise so creepy is that kid's smile. Like, that dude's creepy ass smile definitely added to that character.
Yeah. I'm just trying to, like, all the different scenes from, like, the first one are so good. Ugh.
It was just an all around good movie.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking love that movie.
Like, when his face is all fucked up from having, like, the whatever the girl, she shoves like the chimney like stake through his head.
The fire poker.
Yeah. And his head's all like messed up and jagged. Oh, we got a message. Have you seen the new Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark movie? Shit looks terrifying. We were actually just talking about this. We haven't gotten the chance to go watch it yet. But I loved those books when I was a kid. I was supposed to go the other night, but like I just ended up being lazy and tired.
Ass.
Yeah. But that's like to do ASAP.
Yep. That's definitely on the list.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good one. I'm intrigued by it because I've never read the books.
Yeah, they were definitely scary as a kid. And I feel like I'm just so excited to see what they translate to on the screen. Oh, it's based on books. Yeah, it's based on books from like the actually late 80s and early 90s. It's a set of like there's multiple books. It's Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, like 1, 2, and 3. And each book has like short scary stories in it.
Yeah. I think now they have like short or Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and then it's like more Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and then like Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark again or something like that. Like I don't think they're just like 1, 2, and 3. They change the name so that you know which is which.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a series of books.
Speaking of books, though, Ashley, this is great. Do you remember like the Shel Silverstein books, like Where the Sidewalk Ends, The Giving Tree, and all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like the poetry books and things like that. Yeah.
So, my mom had all the Shel Silverstein books for me. Wow, that's that kind of made it cooler. You're welcome. You should go read books.
Fun fact of the day.
And watch the movie too. But no, we were, or I was at the front desk today at work, and this lady walks up. She's buying some stuff, and she has the cover for Where the Sidewalk Ends. Like, you know, like the kids like looking over the end of the sidewalk with the dog. It's coming off of her collarbone and going down her shoulder. And I was like, oh my God, that is fucking dope. Like, that's the Where the Sidewalk Ends cover.
Yeah.
And the girl working at the front desk was Stephania. And I was like, do you remember that book? She's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I was like, no, like Shel Silverstein, like Where the Sidewalk Ends, Giraffe and a Half, The Giving Tree. Like everybody remembers The Giving Tree. Like,
I feel like it's so funny because like the people we work with, I feel like so many of them do not know like popular older items. Like we talked about Psycho.
Yeah.
And we were talking to Alex about it. Mm-hmm. And she goes, "Oh, you mean American Psycho?" I was like, "No, Psycho, like,
Psycho, the original
Psycho." People are so out of touch.
Yeah, nobody.
That's another good one.
Psycho.
For like classic horror.
Yeah, I used to have a picture in my house of her like screaming in the shower, just like because I used to work for Red Robin, and like back when I started working at Red Robin, they still had like the pictures all over the walls.
Yeah.
And then they did their redesign, and I was like, I called dibs on that because they were giving the pictures all away to all the employees. I was like, I want that because I want to put it in my bathroom.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Well, and that the girl that does that is what's her face's mom. She's in the new Halloween.
Oh, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's actually Jamie Lee Curtis's mom that does the Psycho scene.
Yeah.
Love it. Fun facts.
But so good.
'Tis the season. Lots of horror.
Mm-hmm.
Should be a rip-roaring good time.
Rip-roaring, huh?
Yep.
Wow. That is not a phrase I can say I've ever used.
That's because you're still young. Oh. It's okay. Give it time.
Okay. I haven't hit 30 yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
You will, though.
I will, and it's going to hit hard like a fucking ton of bricks.
It doesn't hit as hard as you think.
Mm-hmm.
I think the years after probably hit harder than turning 30.
You might be right.
All right, I'm done talking about how old I am.
Ancient. Dude, I'm stressed out. Got this karaoke competition coming up on Friday. So last night we went out to our typical Monday night spot. It's where I do karaoke on Monday nights, and I didn't know, but this bar that we go to every Monday was hosting semifinals for a different karaoke bar.
Same competition.
Same competition.
Just from a different bar.
From a different bar. So what they do is they do in-house finals at every bar, and then they do full, like, citywide semifinals, but they make you go to a different bar. So you're not in front of your home crowd.
Yeah.
Kind of, like, take you out of your element. And then if you make it past these semifinals, you go to the finals at one bar, which is actually, like, right down the street. But I walked in, and I had no idea that they were doing it last night. And I walked up, just said hi to the DJs, like I always do. And they're like, well, competition isn't starting for, like, a little bit, so if you want to, like, throw a song in, do a song. I was like, yeah, cool, that'd be fun. So I did that, and got to scope out a little bit of the competition. Frickin' Randy, all right, he's, like, the guy who owns the karaoke company. They like announced me like some kind of celebrity. It's so weird. And they're like, yeah, he's actually part of the semifinals from this bar, so he's gonna be part of the competition. He's here scoping you guys out. God, dude.
It was intimidation factor, I'm telling you.
Yeah, definitely.
That's why he did it.
Put him on edge.
I'm telling you, because I like, after you left, I stayed and watched the rest of it, and nobody in there like moves around. Everybody just sings. They rely on, like, just their vocals to get them through. And I was just like, come on, like, you guys have to be entertaining, because that's a big part of it too.
Yeah.
And
just for clarification, I run around like a fucking psycho. I jump on chairs and tables, and if I could do a backflip off of a table, man, that'd be so much fun.
I was like, you basically do it like if you're on stage doing a live performance.
Yeah. I want to... One day I'm going to learn how to backflip just so I can do that.
I'll help.
I'm so scared.
I'll be the guy that kind of, like, throws you up.
Oh, okay.
Helps you get some air.
Okay, perfect. I'm short, so I can't get very high up off the ground.
Well, I just meant it helps you spin, too.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if somebody, like, throws you, it helps you...
Yeah, commit to the flip.
Yeah.
Right.
Just go to one of those, like, trampoline places.
Yeah.
That have, like, the foam pits and stuff, and start practicing. That's how you do it.
It's not a bad idea.
I'm full of great ideas. I know it.
Okay. And you're humble, too.
Nobody ever listens to me, though. Hey. As my grandpa's favorite song said, and as it's tattooed on my back, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way.
Oh, yeah.
Haters gonna hate.
And potatoes gun potate. Yeah. I don't know what that
And
is.
tomatoes gonna
Tomate.
become ketchup.
Ooh. Or spaghetti sauce.
Where's spaghetti sauce?
I prefer spaghetti
now I
sauce.
really want spaghetti.
Don't be upsetty. Eat some spaghetti. Oh, God. My ass
You
hurts.
really do take everything and turn it into a song.
I do. I'm sorry. Not really.
Well,
I think that was everything I had. I'm getting tagged in Spiderman memes on Facebook now. Yeah. Thanks, Obama.
You're friends with Obama on Facebook?
Yeah. You're not?
No, I don't even have Facebook. Who has Facebook anymore?
Obama.
Like 95% of the population.
Yeah, for real.
Not I. Because I am not Sam I am. And I do not like green eggs and ham.
Oh, another movie that I forgot to bring up. It's a thing. They're talking about making another movie in the Planet of the Apes franchise. Are you rolling your eyes?
I wasn't a fan.
What? I loved them, honestly.
The newer ones were better than the older ones, but it's not something I'm going to consistently watch. I'm not going to be like, dude, you know what we should go watch?
Planet of the
Planet
Apes.
of the Apes.
That is exactly what I feel like.
Nah.
Yeah, I loved them.
There's so many more movies out that I would rather watch.
Whatever. Oh, it's because I'm black. That's why you...
Apparently you're colorblind too.
I am colorblind.
Point made.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, I don't have anything else.
Me either.
This is probably the shortest
Like I
podcast.
said, everything that was on your list was on my list, so I was like, let's just go.
Yeah. Well,
Fuck 'em, yellow swag.
yeah, that. Well, football season starting soon.
Ugh.
That's fun.
In case you guys can't see, I'm hardcore rolling my eyes because I just don't care.
I do. So if anybody ever wants to talk football on any of these streams and like just hop on the chat, you know, maybe talk a little bit about
I'll
fantasy
leave the
football.
room because I know he's gonna take off his pants. So
Yeah, fantasy football gets me going. But yeah, I'm really excited. Preseason's been looking pretty fun. Have music talk if you're out of ideas. We did music talk.
yep.
You, what's your name? Brel? I can't see. Is it?
I think it's Brelgen.
Guess I came in late. That's what she said. No, that's what he said. That's what
I
he
was
said.
like, damn. What is she in that she's coming late?
Yeah, we talked about music already.
Yep.
A Day to Remember has new music. Gideon has new music. Elenium has new music. I don't know what kind of music you're into.
If it's country though, we're not
talking about it.
That ain't happening.
So, what kind of music do you like? Do you know about any new music that's out? We are asking you, Brel, Jen, that is talking to us in our chat.
We have to announce it like that because this eventually ends up on Spotify. So
Right.
people not watching it live will have no idea what's going on.
Have you heard the new Signs of the Swarm song? Is that the name of the band or artist, or is that the name of the song? Signs of the Swarm. Yeah, the band. No, negative. What kind of music is it?
I'm such a dick. Yeah, the band. Signs of the Swarm. He's Googling or YouTubing.
Oh, this is definitely like
Deathcore?
It's definitely deathcore. I saw.
How can I tell? Just by the font they chose.
Yeah, the font of it.
And the fact that it starts out with a choir.
Yeah, it's definitely deathcore. Yo, we actually probably can't.
Yep, there it is. Yeah, you can't play a whole lot, otherwise it mutes it.
Yeah, we can't play it. Otherwise,
We
we'll get
tried
muted.
that.
Yeah.
We played like highlights from songs.
I haven't
and it's
listened
still-
to deathcore in ages.
I want to say they're not even deathcore.
Like when I was in high school, I used to listen to like Job for a Cowboy and Whitechapel and God, there's so many.
See, I was gonna say As I Lay Dying, but they're not even deathcore.
No.
They're
Yeah, I haven't listened to deathcore in a long time.
I don't think I ever did.
I'm too old now, I think.
I just couldn't get into it.
Is there a Whitechapel flag behind? No, actually, those are from Blackcraft. It just has. I'm gonna tilt this back a little bit.
You could also just tilt the camera.
Oh, word, whatever. I didn't know the camera tilted, but
Like this.
ooh. Yeah, that one is the one right here. Is
You're really bad at this.
Is Blackcraft, and it says "One Nation, No God," and there's a whole bunch of upside down flags, and then just
It's upside down crosses.
that's what I meant. And then this one right here is just a pirate flag because I'm a butt pirate.
I was like, you always searching for the booty. Same.
Yeah.
Then we do this.
Yeah.
Readjust.
Oh boy.
Carpe diem. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. I'm down. But
And on that note,
on that note, yeah, I think we're gonna go because A, Cody's hungry. B, I have to pee, and I feel like I need to shower. I don't know, man.
Probably.
Yeah.
You're a dirty girl.
The dirtiest. So, we'll talk to you guys next week, most likely.
Week, yep. Same setup.
Stay safe. Drink lots of water.
Yeah.
And go to Spirit of Halloween.
And buy some spooky stuff.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Great stream. Thank you.
Hey, thanks. Thanks for stopping in and the follow.
Yeah. So, yeah. Go to Spirit of Halloween and Michael's and buy some spooky stuff and tell us about it, all right?
Yeah. Bye.